Thank you for letting me share this morning. My name is Sanui, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share about how God has been working in my life. I get to share with you about the power of God picking me back up so that I could stand again after being knocked down. In April 2018, as some or as many of you may know, my husband, Sanui, died. He passed away suddenly of a brain aneurysm rupture while the four of us were together on a spring break trip. There were no signs leading up to it. He was healthy, strong, vibrant, and a young 39, almost 40-year-old. We have two boys together, and at that time they were in kindergarten and second grade. Life and circumstance, or make that death and circumstance, knocked me down hard. I was completely caught off guard that I was suddenly a widow. A young widow who now needed to face the rest of my life without my husband. Suddenly, I was the only person left here to raise our children. Suddenly, feeling very alone, very afraid, very weak. It has been, up to this point, the hardest thing I've ever had to face and live through. It is God's miracle and His great work that I get to stand up here today. I had faith before, but through this despair and suffering, I've really been able to learn more about God's true character of faithfulness and kindness, to really understand how God loves us, especially in times of terrible weakness. For months, I didn't know how I was going to sleep again, how to function again, how to have any hope again for my life. God used many of you in this room to demonstrate His love, such as, and especially my mom and dad, who are sitting right over there. God is a God who shows up. He didn't sit by casually and watch my pain at a distance. He had His eyes on me, and He treated me with His gentle care. He sent many of you to come to my place, to bring me meals, to send your prayers. He sent me my friends to sit with me, to pray for me and with me, to listen to the chaos inside me, to remind me of who God was in my pain, to truly live out the scriptures of how God loves. God has surprised me in how He has built me up stronger than I ever was before. My best friends, such as Nadia Lopez, Amanda Fisher, Allison Rubio, Sonia Calzadia, they gave me their hearts for comfort and to revive my faith back to life. And God also put new people along my path. Now that I'm no longer a married woman, the single moms, aka the super fresh moms, here have lit a new fire in me by their love and by their convictions. I've been blown away and surprised. I never in a million years would have expected that this was how my faith would be built. God has opened my eyes in completely new ways to how He works. He has opened my eyes to parts of the kingdom, parts of His church that I've never seen before. He has helped me to have vision again for my life after fighting with Him about the heartbreak and broken dreams that I needed to confront after my husband's death. God is continuing to get me through this. I still miss my late husband. I still get hit hard with grief. But from the ways that God has been rebuilding me, from the ways that God has been healing me, from the ways that He keeps reminding and reassuring me of His goodness and faithfulness, I am excited and I have faith that God is the one who can help me to stand up no matter what will try to knock me down again. In 2 Corinthians 4, in the TLB version, it says, "We are pressed on every side by troubles, but not crushed and broken. We are perplexed because we don't know why things happen as they do, but we don't give up and quit. We are hunted down, but God never abandons us. We get knocked down, but we get up again and keep going." I want to encourage all of you here. Are you going through something really hard? Our God is a God who sees you. And because of His great love and compassion, He will help you, just like He helped me. He will show up for you, and He will help you to stand again. Can you see someone near you that is getting knocked down by life? Someone who needs help? Our God pays attention and has his eyes looking out. We are his people, and I want to encourage all of you here to look out for each other and to look out for others the way that my friends have for me. God used them to help me to stand again. Every little act of kindness makes a difference. God will continue to help me and to help all of us to rise up, to show up, and to stand up, despite heartbreak, despite loss, despite weakness, despite despair. I have one last quote by Hannah Bruncher, which I wanted to share. I hope you're not a spectator in the lives of other people. Be in the stories. Show up, show up, show up. Thank you.